Today is the video you've all been asking for. What's up guys, Jake here, and today, that's right, we're going to take a look at all the guitars I currently own. Real quick, if you're a new visitor to this channel, thanks so much for stopping by, and do remember to hit that subscribe button. That way you get updated every time I upload a brand new video. We're going to go ahead and dig right into this. All the time you guys are asking me to do a guitar collection video. Not really a collector, I'm a player, but I, right now, have ended up with way too many guitars. So we're gonna dig right into it. Let's do it. Right off the bat, number one, we're gonna start simple, is my Gillis. You all know this from the video I did on this Gillis Strat. Gillis was super kind and sent me this guitar for free to review. Haven't touched it since. It's been sitting in my basement. I had to bring it up for this video. Either people absolutely hate me, or they really love me for doing this video because I didn't give the guitar that good of a review. And you know what? I know I got the guitar for free, but it just all around doesn't play that well. I would like to one day maybe pair with a company and mod the out of it, you know, make it a shredder, but right now I'm pretty backed up on sponsored content, so I'm just kind of hanging tight for now. But that's number one, the Gillis Strat. Number two, we gotta get a little more exciting. My number one, you all know this guitar. This is my 1999 Ernie Ball Music Man Axis in translucent gold with a quilt top. I love this guitar. It is bone stock. The pickups are the best I've ever heard. They're super high output. They're ceramic, but they still have a lot of warmness. Stock bridge, everything down to the output jack is completely stock. The bird's eye is just absolutely to die for on this guitar, and the top is just phenomenal. Absolutely love this guitar. No, it's not for sale. It never will be. This is my dream guitar. This is my birth year guitar. This is everything I've ever wanted in an instrument. Number two, you all know this guitar as well. This is my Ice Blue 1989 Fender HM USA Strat. This is Fender's Super Shredder. They're pretty rare. They didn't do well because, well, you know, it's not really a Fender. You got a Kaler Spider trim, DiMarzio Super 3 in the bridge, which is stock, high output single coils, you have a coil split, TVX tone pots, 17 inch radius in this super cheesy logo that I love with all my heart. The guitar looks green in this shot, but it is actually blue most of the time. It really depends on what lighting conditions it's in. But this was my first dream guitar that took me years to track down. Again, this and my Music Man, and one more guitar I plan to have to the day I die. So no, it's not for sale. If you want to hear more on the journey of this guitar, go ahead and check out this video up above that goes through how I finally became the owner of what I considered my dream guitar. Number, how many? What is this? 1, 2, 3. Number 4. Y'all probably know this guitar. It's I think the first guitar I ever played on this channel. This is my 1987 Japan-made Charvel Model 3. This guitar by far has been through the most as far as parts in and out. If you know me, you know I like my guitars to be as stock as possible. I just love when they're stock and they sound good, and then I think they have a story to tell. Now this one's technically stock, but also not. Now what happened was I bought this guitar with a dimebucker in the bridge, hated it, bought a Charvel pickup, liked it, but then a super cool subscriber sent me the original J90C pickup for free all the way from England. So I dropped that in, and I've had to redo the output a couple times, and also this is not the original bridge. It's the same bridge these come with. It's the Jackson JT6, but the other one I had was so corroded and so rusted, I just ended up replacing it with the same thing. So 1987 Japan made. I don't think I'll sell this one anytime soon. I got it for a killer price. You know, these are right now a $500, $600, $700 guitar depending on condition. I paid a lot less for that, and I'm not really in it to make money. I'm just happy to say I got a good deal on this sweet guitar. This one I keep a half step down most of the time. Same with my HM, and my Ernie Ball I keep in standard. Alrighty, so I think that's gonna go ahead and, just kidding, we're only halfway there. Like I said, these guitars have magically appeared. I don't know where they came from. Stop asking me what this guitar is. Just kidding. Everybody is always asking me, what is this guitar? This guitar is kind of a hunk of so here's the deal. This guy brought in this guitar maybe a year and a half ago to the shop I work at and wanted to sell it. Well, we had no way of knowing what this is. I think the neck is different than what the body is. Broken headstock and, you know, kind of a half-assed paint job, although the front is really pretty good and fairly accurate. So I gave him, you know, X amount of dollars just to have it for videos and keep in the background. I did replace all the electronics. I put that Charvel pickup that was in the Charvel into this guitar. Like I said, redid all the wiring, and I also took the single locking Floyd Rose 2 off and I put a Floyd Rose Special in. I don't play it very often, just because it doesn't play the best. I've had to shit in the neck a few times. It's more or less for cosmetic appeal on the channel. So that is what this Bumblebee is. Again, it's nothing special. Couldn't tell you the model of it. All I know is I saw Van Halen stripes and I impulse bought. And a guitar none of you have seen yet, and the newest guitar to my collection. Here's a 2013 Charvel DX1 hardtail. This came to me at an incredible price. So this is part of the Desolation series, which was Charvel's modern take at guitars. So it has EMGs, it has not a set neck, a literal neck through, tons of abalone, and this is just a pretty cool little mid-range guitar that was discontinued fairly quickly. Mainly got it because I needed a damn guitar without a Floyd Rose to mess with tunings, but also I've never really had a guitar with EMGs. The Bumblebee guitar I just showed you actually originally had an EMG, but I ripped it out and put that Charvel pickup in. Well, this guitar has an 81-85 stock. So this has given me kind of the opportunity to really dig in and see and hear the difference between active and passive pickups. Not gonna say I love it, not gonna say I hate it. I'm just happy to have a guitar without Floyd Rose, so if I want to change tunings, I don't almost punch a hole through the wall. So pretty cool guitar, came in a hard shell case. I was not expecting to buy this. Again, impulse buy. That's pretty much how I operate. Last guitar, and my favorite guitar besides my Ernie Ball, my mid-80s Brad Gillis signature. Bought this at the beginning of quarantine, and I tell you, this is one of the most exciting purchases I've ever made. If you don't know who Brad Gillis is, what is wrong with you? Just kidding. Just go listen to Dawn Patrol, and then we'll talk. Brad Gillis originally played with Ozzy Osbourne, then went off to play with his band Night Ranger, of course had a bunch of massive hits, but he is one of the best shredders in the business. He also signed with for any of his guitars and did all different sorts of these, and by that I mean only a few dozen, just a few different or quite a few different models of the same model. To clarify, this is the budget model, or what some people call the promo guitar. He actually signed the headstock of these. They have cheaper pickups, although they're still ungodly hot. 5-way selector, standard Strat stuff, a no-name single locking trem, and his guitar actually has a wireless system in it. Well, they couldn't put a wireless system in the factory runs, therefore they put an active boost in these that is adjustable through this little hole on top. So this guitar is one of my just pride and joy possessions. It's so cool to own a signature model from one of my favorite guitar players. Blacked out neck, it is so 80s. I absolutely love this guitar. I spent about a week negotiating with the guy, and when I finally pulled the trigger, I've never been so geeked about something. Whenever I tell someone I own one of these, they're like, isn't there only like 20 or 30 or 40 of those? And I'm like, yeah. And I have one, and they want to make me an offer on the spot, and I say, no thank you. So you will never get this guitar off my hands. Anyway guys, that is my guitar collection 2020. You guys have been asking me for this for a while, so I'm happy I finally did it. My collection is always changing, so maybe I'll do an update every 6 months or every year. Let me know what you think of this type of video down below in the comments. Alright guys, that's pretty much going to do it for this video. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, throw a thumbs up on this video, and any comments, drop them down below. See you guys later.